It was more out of necessity, because we were both very young when we got married, and I was in between jobs, and we were expecting, so there were several strikes against us. And even my own dad and brother didn't think that I would make it. Yeah, they didn't have faith in me. When we bought the property, all there was 2 driveways coming into it. But everything you see here, I planted or built. And it's paid for. We don't owe anybody anything.
Actually, the softer skills, ethics, and thinking skills, and problem solving, those things are what I think is most important. And that's one of the reasons that I concentrate so much on this way of living, is not just how to build a house in a much more sustainable, organic, natural way, but so that the people that have that experience are stronger as community members and have more to contribute to society, so that they're healthier and they have more of a spiritual connection to the entire earth, so that they understand where they fit in to the world. So these things that I mentioned, these are really important, and that's why I've dedicated my life to teaching these things, because I feel sorry for the people that don't have this kind of experience, and I want to reach out and help them. And that's what I had a vision to do, and that's what I've done, and that's why I've been attacked by my government.
This country was not built on people having to buy permits to build whatever they wanted to build on their own private property. This country was supposed to be a free society where people could voluntarily interact and make consensual business. And they're out here on 500 acres just minding their own business, building their own structures, and raising their own food. And there's absolutely nothing criminal about that.
We have the health department come out every year because they said they had to. I'd rather they didn't come out. I'd rather them just let me live the way I want to live. But they came out and started inspecting, and for over 20 years they've been inspecting annually. They do surprise visits to our kitchen and our camp, and we put up with it, work with it. We've made compromises. We quit letting kids learn how to get natural spring water, and we quit letting kids have our raw milk, and quit letting kids have like a rooster, and we can teach them how to raise it and kill it and butcher it, but we can't let them eat it. So we've had to give up a lot of the things that we wanted to be doing with and for the public or the visitors. And so it's sad that we haven't been able to do what we really want to do for a long time, but now they've completely shut us down.
Wiring and plumbing is required in Any of the public buildings?
Well, it's required in any buildings used for sleeping purposes.
Okay.
So we've got a number of buildings out there that were built without permits or inspections that these interns are sleeping in.
The doghouse is right over here. They're claiming that it could be a dwelling place for interns, even though it's 4 foot long and it's clear that it's a doghouse.
On a latest report from Radley Balco, an organic farm in Arlington, Texas, was the target of a massive SWAT raid in early August when police spent 10 hours searching for marijuana plants. But they didn't find any pot plants. Instead, they see 17 blackberry bushes, 15 okra plants, 14 tomatillo plants, among other delicious fruits and vegetables. It appears now that the police used the raid to enforce code violations that included unkempt bushes and dilapidated buildings at the Garden of Eden farm.
Being out there, what really struck me was how sincerely these people in Michigan are affected by this law and the horror, I mean, you saw there, of having no choice but to open fire on their own animals. So why would the state enact a law mandating that farmers do this?
It's a war on America's farmers. These livestock, these pigs that the state calls feral pigs, are not feral pigs. Feral pigs are ones in the wild that have been out in the wild outside the fences, but they forced these farmers to shoot their own pigs inside the fences that were under control and that were not a problem. By the same logic, the state of Michigan could say there's a wild dog problem and then demand all pet owners in the state shoot their own dogs. It is a complete outrage, it's illogical, and I believe it's unconstitutional and illegal as well.
At one time we raised all our own meat. We don't now because it's just the two of us, but people can really take care of themselves if they're willing to do the work. And that's the bottom line right there. You have to be willing to put out.
Happiness is found along the way, not at the end of the road. Prior to that, I used to dwell on retirement. I couldn't wait until retirement, till I read that sign. So I changed my way of thinking, because we don't know if we're going to reach the end of the road.
First